Have you ever wondered why some of the hearing aids you find online are way cheaper than the one you would purchase at a hearing aid center? This is a question I often get from my patient. Hi, I am Sharifah Syafiyah, your audiologist from Best Hearing Aid Center, and I will tell you why. With the booming of the e-commerce platforms, shopping and purchasing items have never been easier. Many prefer to do online shopping as it offers amazing deals and discounts, which sometimes includes a device known as a hearing aid. Well, at this thought to be so, hearing aid is an electronic device that you wear on the ear to amplify the surrounding sound. Somehow, the price marketed in this platform is surprisingly twofold or even threefold cheaper than the normal hearing aid price. The question is it truly a hearing aid? Well, my brief answer to that, it may not be a hearing aid at all. Okay, don't panic. So how do you actually know that a device is a legit hearing aid or not? Well, let me walk you through some of the characteristics. Here are three of many that you can use to identify a hearing aid. A hearing aid shall be distributed by a verified company or distributor, own a medical device authority approval, and includes a consultation from the hearing healthcare professionals such as audiologists. The first one, verified company or distributor. Not only it requires registration with Suruhanjaya Syarikat Malaysia. For a hearing aid to be marketed in Malaysia, a company or distributor must obtain a licensure from the product's manufacturer to become an authorized distributor for the product. Besides, before it can import a hearing aid, it requires an establishment to apply for a license under the Medical Device Act 2012. Now, let's move to the Medical Device Authority registration. Hearing aid is a medical device regulated by the Medical Device Authority of the Ministry of Health Malaysia. So the hearing aid must be reviewed and registered with the MDA before it can be distributed to the patients. Currently, hearing aids are imported from overseas. Hearing aids undergo a long, tiring process of research and development and are tested out to populations even before their production. As for now, many of the devices are imported from overseas big manufacturers. Following that, they must be registered with the Medical Device Authority to obtain approval. Well, this process alone can take up to months or in some cases up to a year, just to ensure that the hearing devices are meeting the required standards, safe, and most importantly, effective. Now come to the last one, getting a hearing consultation. Hearing aid price is usually bundled up with other services that includes hearing assessment and consultation. A person needs to undergo a thorough hearing assessment to investigate the requirement and suitability for a hearing aid. The hearing aid will then need to be programmed according to the person's hearing level. Following that, patient needs to have follow-ups and consultations for proper hearing management. So back to the questions why some of the hearing aids you found online are way cheaper. With the brief information I provided you just now, you can now mark the boxes of the requirement. Well, bear in mind that these are just some of the few criteria to identify a legit hearing aid. Sometimes the device you found online could be a personal sound amplification product. A personal sound amplification product is actually meant for a normal hearing person to listen better in certain situations. It is usually not programmable and is oftentimes falsely marketed as a hearing aid. Now that we have gone through the criteria together, I hope you can make a better choice in choosing the best care for you and your loved ones. Yes, listening with a hearing aid isn't brief and requires great care and management. After all, the greatest investment is toward yourself and for yourself. If you're still unsure and require help, do reach us at Best Hearing Aid Center. Better hearing, better living.